This is a video on AI for the people and not for the big tech. And I'm going to be using a bloke called Ben Goertzel. Ben Goertzel is a genius. He's on the cutting edge of AI, artificial intelligence. AI will form AGI. AI is artificial intelligence and it will form AGI, artificial general intelligence. Artificial general intelligence is the same intelligence as a human being. In order for AGI, it needs to come from the AI, and the AI is what we are developing, what humans are developing. So the type of AI, artificial intelligence, will develop a certain type of AGI.
The super intelligence we're going to create is going to grow from the practical AIs that are rolled out around the world now.
Think of it like this: AI is a parent which is giving birth to a god. And that parent needs to be of good form, it needs to be of good repute in order to teach this God how to behave. Because if the God behaves badly and it's so intelligent that it controls humanity, it might treat us badly if we haven't trained it correctly. So the way that AGI is going to be educated is through AI. What do we use AI for? Surveillance, war, and gambling. Those are vices. Gambling, violence, and voyeurism.
If the super AI emerges from narrow AIs doing these things, how is it going to relate to the human beings who created it?
That's what we're using it for. And this is going to then train the AGI. If we do not start using the AI or creating AI for more beneficial, more benevolent, more positive tasks, then we are going to create a demiurge. AI is created from data. Data comes from humans. In order to get the data from humans, they have to be under surveillance. In order to get humans to come under surveillance, there needs to be a reason: terrorism or a pandemic. I'm just putting it out there. Now, Ben Goertzel is arguing that the true holders of AI should not be the government. The true holders of AI at the moment and in the near future are going to be big tech. That's Amazon, Google, Apple, Alibaba, etc., etc. They're the ones that are collecting all the data about us. If they have this data and they give it to intelligence agencies, in China, all the AI has to go to government and it goes to military because the big companies work for the state. In the West, we pretend that we don't give our data to the intelligence companies, intelligence agencies from big tech, but Snowden says that that's not true. So, and anyway, if the West wants to compete with China, and the only way to compete with China is by getting the data illegally, then the West is going to protect itself by getting that data illegally. We can't have humanity controlled by 12 companies, by 12 kings, by 12 gods. We need to take control back as humans. And Ben Goertzel, he proposes a way to do that. And the way to do that is through blockchain. Blockchain means that government can't get its hands on the AI or the data, and it's accessible for other humans as well. So when a human wants to go and use AI, they have access within the blockchain because blockchain splits everything up. So nobody holds any one thing, if I'm correct, but people hold parts of the whole, that when those parts are asked for, they create the whole that you need. Now, blockchain is being used for currency.
We've created a blockchain-based platform for AI, which is intended to allow, anyone on the planet can put an AI online in this decentralized network. It can talk to the other AIs peer-to-peer. And if someone, be it a small company, a large company, whatever, needs AI services, they put a service request into this distributed, decentralized AI network. So it tries to make the world population of AI algorithms organized more like Bitcoin or Ethereum or BitTorrent or something, with like peer-to-peer decentralized governance. The governance is by the members of the network rather than the governance by, say, Google, Amazon.
It's been used for currency, to decentralize currency, so that government can't control currency, because when government controls currency, it can run away with ambition or arrogance. For instance, in the USA, it keeps printing money, quantitative easing. And in order to stop them devaluing money without the permission of the population, let's say, the population can then take control back over its rights, which is money. And the other rights should also be artificial intelligence. If we give AI over to the government, we are basically building our own prison. So it's up to the individuals to try and take control back from the government by creating AI and letting that AI be accessible to other people and not letting government and big tech get their hands on it. The problem with the data is that we want to have free applications, and to have free applications, free email, free Google, free YouTube, we give over the data. That's what the price is. We think it's free, but it's not free. We give over data, they give the service, but they track and monitor us, so they know where we're going, what we're doing, what we like, what we don't like, what we're saying, what we're listening to, where our location is. In English, we say there's no such thing as a free lunch, and having all these free applications is a classic example of not getting a free lunch.